I thought I was lazy, but I was actually just burnt out. And that's what it is. Burnout looks like procrastination, but it's actually just exhaustion. And that's what we're going to talk about today. Burnout. What is it? What are the signs? And how can we recover from it?
Hi, what is up YouTube? It's your girl Londi and welcome to Study with Londi. On today's episode, we're going to talk about burnout. So sit back, relax, and let's get into today's video.
What is burnout? Burnout is the state of physical, mental, and emotional exhaustion, which is caused by prolonged stress and or pressures. So what does that normally look like for a student? Well, it's when your whole life becomes school, productivity, deadlines, and marks, and just the pressures of being a young person in this economy. And the scary thing about it, a lot of productive students don't notice it until it's too late. What are the signs of burnout? Number one, you are always exhausted. No matter how much you sleep, no matter how much you shower, no matter how much energy you try and put back in your life, you are always exhausted. Number two, you can't focus anymore. You read the same paragraph 5 times thinking it will stick, but your brain just goes off into a daze. Number three, you've lost all motivation. So nothing excites you anymore, nothing feels interesting anymore. You just do not care, or everything just feels suddenly impossible. Number 5, you feel guilty whenever you rest. So whenever you take a nap, whenever you feel like you just want some time to be you feel guilty. And number 5, you are emotionally drained. You're more irritable, you cry more, you're sadder more, everything is just more than usual. Or you could just feel numb, you feel nothing at all. I think just to talk a bit about myself and why I'm making this video, I think I've been feeling a bit burnt out with having to tutor everyone, focusing on my own schoolwork, being a content creator, and all of that. So I've been feeling like waking up is a challenge. Everything is a challenge. I don't want to do anything, but I feel bad when I don't do anything. You'd set the alarm for 5 counts, and you just sit in bed and you don't have any motivation to get out of bed. You don't have anything to do. What I've been doing to combat that though is I've been watching a lot of TED Talks, and I've just been doing bare minimum schedule. So what does that mean? I just give myself, so normally when I do a Pomodoro, I do 50 minutes of work. Now I just do 25 minutes of work to try and get myself into the right space of working. And I'm trying my best to limit the amount of time I spend on TikTok, because I'm realizing I spend a lot of time on TikTok. It's only day 3, so I'm feeling a lot better. I mean, I'm filming a YouTube video, so that ought to count for something. Advice on how to recover from burnout. I think number 1, get proper rest. Don't just take a break and then scrolling on TikTok. Go for a walk, stretch, do some exercise. That hobby that you loved, that you stopped doing, get back into that. Number 2, I think stop over glorifying overworking. I think if you're going to be someone that's studying for 12 hours and thinks if you don't study 12 hours today, then you haven't done any work, it's also important to realize and note that taking time to rest in between those 12 hours is good for you. You need the rest. Otherwise, all that 12 hours is for nothing because your brain won't retain anything. So, yeah. Number 3, create a goal. Well, create a small goal specifically. If you tell yourself you're going to study today, set a small goal. Don't try and finish everything at once. So instead of saying, I'm going to finish this module today, say I'm just going to try and finish 1 chapter, or I'm trying to and get in the middle of that 1 chapter. Or take good care of your body. Drink your water, sleep, move around, eat properly. Eat properly. I feel like we don't understand how much food actually impacts our brains. So eat properly, take care of your physical needs. And I think the last and most important advice I can give is separate your productive need from your worth. I think you are worth more as a human being, and you are worth rubies and gold, as the Bible then now says. whether or not you do the work that you do. This is not me saying don't do that work, get that work done, but this is me saying if you have those days when you can only do 5% of what you'd normally do on a day, when you have 100%, I think that's okay. It's okay to only do 5% of the work on those days when you're feeling like. It's okay to do 2% of the work when you're feeling like. What's not okay is to not try. What's not okay is to give up just because you didn't try. Okay, that's off script. But even if you do 2% of the work, you did the work. Well done. But you not doing the work shouldn't now make you feel like less of a human being. My final words are, you can't perform at your best if you're running on empty. So fill up that cup. Ciao, fellas!